Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Just wanted to make a quick video for you here, just talking about some of the stuff that's going on in terms of assignments and what's due and stuff like that. I'm going to have a much longer, probably too long, video about Act 1 of M Butterfly. I'll be filming that hopefully early Monday morning, so hopefully that'll be up by Monday evening, but it'll definitely be up there. If you check on Tuesday morning, for sure it'll be there. So I'll be filming that longer video tomorrow. But for right now, I just wanted to say that, remind you that on Monday we do have our descriptive assignment, that small writing assignment that I assigned. That is due. That was just kind of a writing exercise, right? Not really a full essay, no intro or conclusion really needed for that. You can find the instructions for that under the assignment sheets tab on Moodle. And even if you haven't started yet, you could probably finish that in 30, 45 minutes maybe. Just asking you to be descriptive about a place from your childhood and stuff like that. Might be interesting to write too. So that's due by the end of the day on Monday, so I am looking for that. I'm also going to be posting the assignment sheet for another of these small writing assignments, the second and last one that we're going to do. This one, I'm calling it a song analysis assignment. So this one, it was kind of, I know I'm kind of late on these, but this one is kind of paired to go with the poetry unit. So basically what it's going to ask you to do is to pick a song. Pick any song that you like, any modern song, rock, rap, whatever you're interested in, whatever song you like. And it's going to ask you to kind of analyze it the way that we did with the poetry, right? So you remember how with the poetry we were looking for messages and we were using quotes to back up what we were saying the message of the poem was. So this assignment is going to give you the opportunity to do that, but with any song that you want to choose. Literally any song you want. So I think that could be fun, even though we're still doing analysis, right? And I still want you to make an argument about the message you think the song is sending, right? Hopefully that'll be fun though to do it with something that you're personally interested in. And you can also talk about like the music, if something about the instruments or the beat or the rhythm or whatever, if any of that stuff, similar to how we talked about like It's Nation Time with Amiri Baraka, how like the form of the song fit in with the message. If you see something like that, you could talk about the musical elements as well as the words. That's going to be due at the end of the semester, the last day of the semester, just so you have some time to work on that. And again, it's not a formal essay, just a little kind of writing exercise, small writing assignment there. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, we have our drama essay that hopefully we are focusing mostly on now. I really hope that you've read Act 1 of M Butterfly. I know it's a little confusing, but stick with it. I promise it's kind of a fun play. There is some breaking the fourth wall, right? The characters kind of talk directly to you. So I hope we're keeping all that straight. There's also some flashbacks. Make sure that you're checking on the different scenes. Sometimes they'll have a different date written there, right? Like I know in Act 1, there's like him in his prison cell is like 1988, right? And that's where he's kind of telling us his story. And then there's these flashbacks. Some are to his childhood in like the 40s, like there's a scene where he's like in college in 1948 or something like that. And then there's also most of the scenes going forward, especially in the play, will be from China in like the 60s. So make sure you know like where in time you are, or else you can get lost. But yeah, I'm gonna talk a lot more about Act 1 in the other video that I'm gonna make. What else do I want to say about this? And that essay is, of course, due at the end of the semester. And we have the date for the rough draft up there. So yeah, I would definitely, start thinking about this essay, think about possible things to write about. Obviously, I have my topics there. We'll talk a lot about stereotypes and what the play shows us about where stereotypes come from and the kind of harmful effect that they can have on people and why they're so bad and all this kind of stuff. The other thing I wanted to say, I am, of course, still accepting all late work for anything. If you've missed homework assignments or even discussions, if you want to submit those, I am accepting anything that's late. So get that in. You might lose, whatever, some points, but it'll be so much better than getting a 0 for something. Especially the essays. Make sure that you get the essays in as best as you are able to. But I'm still accepting all of that. And we'll work it out. Don't worry too much. I'm going to be pretty, generous in terms of taking points off and things this semester. Yeah, so keep all that stuff coming. I will also say that, I'm working on the grades, definitely behind, doing my best, struggling through just like you guys. So I'm going to try to get as many grades up as I can, as fast as I can. But I would just want to say to anybody who's worried that if you've handed everything in, you're going to be doing pretty well, especially if you've met all of the requirements with the essays and stuff. If your essay was long enough and you put in some effort and you did what it asked for, you will be doing just fine in the course, I promise. Pinky promise. If you've handed everything in, you are doing well. There might be something, if I gave you a 0 for something and you've handed it in since, if it's still a 0, it's just because I haven't updated it yet. So I just have to go back and I'm going to go through everything and I will update all these grades. So don't freak out if your grade right now is a little bit lower than you think it is. Of course, you can send me an email and I'll let you know what's going on, particularly with your grade. But again, if you've handed the stuff in, you're doing well. So I wouldn't worry too much as long as you've done that. All right. Okay. More stuff on the play coming soon. So stay tuned for that. See ya.